So, Unrivaled have, they've announced 2 of their Final Four players. And with announcing 2 of their Final Four players, it's a weird one because we did not hear anything. I mean it. We didn't hear anything between Courtney Williams, who was what? When was Courtney Williams announced? Courtney Williams was announced on the 9th of October. The 9th of October, 20 days ago. We heard nothing until yesterday, where we heard Kate Martin is going to be in Unrivaled. We heard Kate Martin is going to be there. And then we heard today, we saw the first hint, clock in, let's talk about 28. And obviously it had a Canadian flag, and some people were like Bridget Carlton. And if you guys know anything, Fee Collier said they have 4 rookies. And with Gina Oriema, it's Aaliyah Edwards. It is Aaliyah Edwards. I don't even mind Aaliyah Edwards being in it. Like, at the end of the day, like, Kate Martin's averaged 2 points a game. When Kate Martin went in, you really could not argue top 30 anymore. But at the same time, like, I do think that Aaliyah Edwards is not a bad option to have. Like, she's a good rookie. I actually thought there was a stage where she was going to get into that rookie of the year conversation when she had a unbelievable game. There was, like, I'm just going to check her game logs, but like, she had a like back-to-back where she played Indiana and Chicago, and she's one player who I will say, Aaliyah Edwards, of all rookies, she destroyed Angel Reese. It was like, it's like players just have matchups. Just in life, we all notice players have certain matchups where they just automatically destroyed them. Like Tina Charles and Aaliyah Boston. Every single time Aaliyah Boston was being guarded by Tina Charles, she was like, it's guaranteed bucket. Guaranteed bucket. Anytime Caitlin Clark sees JC Sheldon Gardner, anytime, I think who cooked Caitlin Clark this season? Dejanay. In fairness, Dejanay did a great job on Caitlin Clark. Like, there are some matchups where you can win the matchups. Angel Reese on Alyssa Thomas. Angel Reese bullied Alyssa Thomas this whole season. But yeah. So her matchup was obviously good. And again, look, she's a UConn player. She is a UConn player. And like, Gina Oriema's part owner. So the one thing about this is that it essentially confirms there's only 4 rookies. I did not think there was going to be Aaliyah Edwards. Like, when I was talking about there being 4 rookies, I was shocked that like, at the time I was like, oh, maybe it is guaranteed to be Caitlin. But like, with Aaliyah Edwards in there, there's only 4 rookies. We know they're still trying to get Caitlin Clark, but the fact that they didn't announce anyone for 20 days, then suddenly it's 2 in 2 days. I think what has probably happened is they had a bunch of provisional players. Kate Martin was going to be there. They probably had provisional players. They probably had certain players that they were almost trying to half use to bargain with Caitlin Clark. Be like, if you play, this other player can play. But Aaliyah Edwards being there is good. It's good. I think Cam Brink's going to be there next year. I think Paige Becker's going to be there next year. It's going to be pretty good next year. But Aaliyah Edwards, like, people are happy. I'm happy with Aaliyah Edwards. I liked her as a player. I thought she was a good rookie. I thought she was if you're asking me who the best rookies were this year in the regular season, I probably put her at 5. She was probably the 5th best rookie. I thought, wait, who made the all-rookie team? Rikia Cardoso. Ooh, was she better than Cardoso? No, 6. Even though I thought she was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year at some stage. But this essentially confirms Caitlin Clark is not going to be Unrivaled. And look, I like watching Caitlin Clark play basketball. I like the fact that when Caitlin Clark plays basketball, I can talk about it and more people watch. That helps too. It really, really helps. Like, I love watching basketball. I love talking about basketball. And I love the fact that talking about basketball somehow has become my job over the last, like, 6 months. Like, I talked about 2K. I talked about basketball for a little bit. I made video essays on BBALL Daily for a while, hence the 2 YouTube plaques. But, like, I love the fact that just talking about basketball, just, like, unfiltered, talking into a microphone, giving my opinions on the sport, is something that people are enjoying. And, like, if you guys are into the NBA stuff, obviously, that's doing quite well, surprisingly. Like, I'm not going hardcore at it, but, like, I'm, like, in the last 4 days, of my last 10 videos, every single one is going to hit 1,000 views. Which is crazy for a channel that's really, really new. But yeah, that's something that I like. So I would love if Caitlin Clark played Unrivaled. I would absolutely love it if Caitlin Clark played Unrivaled. And I know some people would be like, oh, she doesn't need Unrivaled. Of course she doesn't. She doesn't need the WNBA. Caitlin Clark could literally go off fall off the grid, and as the great Derek Zoolander once said, become a hermit crab, and she could live the rest of her life as the most hermity of all hermit crabs, never see anyone or speak to anyone again, and she would never have to worry another day in her life. She could change her name to Caitlin McCaffrey. She could get a new hairstyle. She could put on some fake tan so she's unrecognizable from the Caitlin Clark we know, and live her life as Caitlin McCaffrey, and no one would know any different if she really wanted to. She doesn't need basketball anymore. She's already made enough out of basketball. She doesn't need to do anything. The reality is that she plays in the WNBA because she wants to. If she wanted to play in Unrivaled, she'd play in Unrivaled. The reality is I don't think she does. And from a selfish perspective as a fan, I would much rather see Caitlin Clark play in Unrivaled because I want to watch the league. People being like, oh, you want to give these WNBA players money, you want to put money in their pockets, cool. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who's running what league. I don't give a damn if Caitlin Clark is making 75k or 10 million a year. Obviously, I'd rather it be the latter, but she realistically is with endorsements. I just like watching basketball. If Caitlin Clark had a calling to go play in Ireland and was playing the freaking Super League, in the Irish Superleague, I'd watch her play. If she decided she wanted to, I don't know, go and play in Spain, I'd probably buy a ticket to Spain. At the end of the day, like, these players, and the fact is there's a lot of interest players in the rival, so I'm going to watch it anyway. I'm going to watch the games anyway, but obviously when it comes to women's basketball, it is more exciting when Caitlin Clark plays. It is more exciting. And I think even the Caitlin Clark haters, the fact that there are so many Caitlin Clark vocal haters, you guys are probably even going to be excited. It's more exciting for you guys too when she plays. Because when she doesn't play, you guys can't shut the hell up about her. And if you want to say, if you want to say that that's me, I mean, I put my money where my mouth is. I sat freaking courtside for a WNBA Finals game. But either way, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.